All right, my man. You on Nicovelli TV. State your name. Let them know who you are, man.
How you doing, man? My name's Uncle Mike from the Lower East Side. I'm on Nicovelli TV.
That's what's up, baby. Now we're gonna talk some Knicks basketball. You a Knicks fan?
Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan.
All right. From what era do you enjoy the Knicks?
The Patrick Ewing era. You know, you talk about Patrick Ewing, Johnson, Starks.
Oh shit. Anthony Mason.
Anthony Mason.
Greg Anthony.
Williamson,
Shit.
Greg Anthony.
Who was your favorite player?
My favorite player in the Knicks was I have to let me see. I think my overall favorite player, well, it actually was Patrick Ewing, but the point guard, what was the brother's name? Old time, he came from another team. What's his name? Jesus.
Mark Jackson?
Not Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson, one of their great point guards, soon became a great coach.
Tucker?
Nah, Dawson brother. He came from another team.
All right, well, we'll get back to that, but let's talk about Pat. You a fan of Pat?
Yeah, Patrick, number 33. Yeah, I'm a fan of Patrick Ewing, man. Good brother. He worked hard in his years. He deserved the ring. He never got one. He did mess up that finger roll. I don't know what happened. I believe he should have slammed that ball when
now,
it came.
I got an interviewee, right? Someone I interviewed in the past that said that his hamstring was hurt. And as a kid, right before that game, that he was in the hospital concerning his hamstring. Like, he didn't reveal the injury, but he did tell his mother that he was hurt the day before that game with Indiana.
I wasn't familiar.
So it's possible that he couldn't even dunk the basketball at that time.
Yeah, absolutely. Could have been
So
possible.
he had the finger roll. But either way, it was a sad look for
Yeah,
Pat.
definitely, man, because he deserved that, man. He's been, 18, 19 years, I think. 18 years, 17 years in the league, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
And he went down. He was a champion to me, you know what I mean?
You like his heart.
It's still New York Knicks. I don't know what's wrong with them because last time they got a champion was when Phil Jackson was playing for them in '72.
Okay, so talk to me about Phil Jackson. Was he a good player when he was on the Knicks?
Well, not really. He didn't make that much noise, but he did participate, and as he went on, he ended up, that's the first thing he got that I remember growing up, and after that, he became a great coach, championship coach, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah. Now, going back to the Knicks, do you feel that Patrick Ewing is one of the greatest centers?
Absolutely. To go down, absolutely. Him, Kim Olajuwon, Tim Duncan. But back in those days, it was Kim Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, Sampson did his thing, the Colonel. The Colonel, definitely.
Those were the centers back then.
Yeah, those were the centers. Yeah. He held his ground.
All right. Now, is it safe to say, or would you say that the reason Patrick Ewing didn't get a ring is because, finish the sentence, who's to blame for Pat not getting no chip, man?
I believe overall team. Wasn't his fault because he stepped up every game. He put up his numbers. He put up his points. His stats was, good stats, beyond. It was his teammates. He needed more help. Apparently, they just couldn't get the job done because everything was left on Pat because he was a star franchise player. He was a franchise team player, all-star. And there's a lot of good all-stars that never got a ring. Charles Barkley's another one that went down with not getting a ring. There's a few of them.
Yeah.
It wasn't Patrick Ewing's fault. He did everything he could. He stepped up every game when he had to do it. But I think it was just a team chemistry. They just couldn't finish the job. And then at that time, you had Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jordan was killing the league. So for them to get beyond that, they had to get past Jordan, and that's the problem they had. I think that was the actual problem, getting past Jordan. Everybody.
Now, speaking of Jordan, man, was you around when the dunk took place in the Garden?
Absolutely. I was watching that game. Both dunks.
Talk to me.
That one there, that
John Starks.
Oh yeah, that game there, that was unbelievable with the left hand dunk.
Now, would you say that Michael Jordan's part of that poster? Because some will say he ain't dunk on Jordan. Jordan wasn't there.
Nah, he didn't jump on him.
You say he didn't dunk on Jordan?
Nah, it was the way they turned, and he came from the outside, man. Scottie Pippen, otherwise, he was the one that was there that really got slammed on. Because Stark came from the right side, if I'm correct, and he did it with the left hand.
You're the first to say that John Starks didn't dunk on Michael Jordan.
It was an actual dunk on him if you look at it good, man. Jordan was coming from the back. I mean, his hands was one of the hands that were behind. Scotty was up there in front of him, if I'm correct. You know, but it was a tough one. It was a good game, good series. You know, and
Let's talk about today's Knicks.
today's Knicks.
Chris Porzingis.
Yeah, they got.
You know he's hurt right now. He's injured.
Yeah, he's not doing it. But they also got who else they acquired?
Kevin Knox.
Nah, see, I'm still following him. He's
What
young.
you think about him?
I really don't know much about him. You know.
He made noise in the summer league though.
Yeah,
right?
he damn sure did.
All right.
They do step up. A lot of them step up in the summer league, but when they come to the NBA, they
Come on, baby. This is New York, baby.
Yeah, I know.
This is the hard city, man.
I don't
Please,
understand
man.
why they even got a championship with all the money in the world, the greatest city in the world. They supposed to already won that chip. You know, hopefully something will happen. You know, they I don't know. They need to get something done in there because New York is just not getting.
Do you see Chris Porzingis retiring as a Knick?
No,
No.
no.
Why not?
He's still young. He needs help himself. I don't think he's a true center either. He's a good power forward.
Power forward.
Yeah, I think he would be a good power forward because even his height, but his weight is, but he can't box away. He can't bang down there. He can't bang.
You don't think he
You
can
know, I
bang?
don't think he can bang with the big boys down there because he's light. You know, he got that 3-pointer. You know, he got the post-up game, but to bang down there, you know, that he's effective on the outside, definitely.
But not on the inside.
On the inside, I'm finding that effective.
So you don't think that if he bulk up, he could change things around as far as being in the paint?
Yes, he can. If he can bulk up and get some help down there with him, then it'd be a threat. But he needs somebody down there with him. He's got to be down there with him because nobody's backing him up down there. You know, I'm not seeing it, you know.
Now, are you familiar with the new coach we have, Coach Fizdale?
No, I'm
He
not.
came from the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into a beef with Marc Gasol.
Right.
I'm
not familiar with him.
not look that man up. Coach Fizdale. He's for the youth, baby.
Posted up for the youth?
He's for the youth. He's for the young players, man.
Okay.
Nick's got a bunch of young players now.
Absolutely.
He can relate.
Absolutely.
Nicovelli was kind of skeptical in the beginning when he came aboard, but I see how the players are reacting to this man, and I see the moves that he made. He made so much moves concerning the Knicks in a short period of time, man, and the season hasn't even started yet. He did so much for the team so far than Jeff Hornacek did when he coached for the Knicks all of last year's season, man. Speaking of Jeff Hornacek, you familiar with him, right?
Yeah, coming from out of Utah.
You like his coaching ability?
I think he lacked.
Yeah, he lacked a whole lot, but I wanted to hear your
You know, he was
perspective.
too relaxed. I didn't see him have that pepper in his step, you know, like Phil Jackson had or when Mark Jackson had the team. You know, he was just too passive for me. He was too quiet. He didn't make that noise. He didn't stand out.
As a
You know,
coach, right?
Exactly. I didn't find him stand out as a coach. He might have been a good assistant coach, maybe, or something else. But as a coach, I just didn't see it.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr., excellent player.
Not disappointed with his current style of play right now. Some would say he's not living up to that contract, bro.
Yeah, I believe so too. He's not. But then again, like I say, it could be the people around him, his teammates. You know, sometimes when you got to carry that team, it's a big responsibility. You know, and when you can't come through, you're going to get criticized, you know, by the paparazzi.
Fans.
Their fans as well. You know, because New York is New York. So when you're playing for New York, you know you got to shine. And if you can't shine, you have to go somewhere else because New York is about shining. New York City is the greatest city in the world, man.
There you go.
I'm looking for New York Knicks to get a chip. In my time before I leave.
Now, are you familiar with Frank Ntilikina?
No, I'm not. Frank?
The kid from France, the guard.
Oh no, I've been busy. I've been really, you know.
Oh man,
It's just been really tough. Been working hard. I just got back to New York.
All right.
You know, I left New York a long time ago.
You gonna get yourself a Knick jersey, man?
Absolutely, I got to get one of those.
You gonna get a Trey Burke jersey?
I'm gonna get some. I gotta find
Kevin Knox or Mitchell Robinson? What talk to me. What kind of jersey you gonna get, man?
You know, I'm always a point guard fan because I play ball myself. You know, I'm gonna get a Hardaway shirt.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, you know, I want to pick one. I haven't got one, but I want to get one.
All right, and last but not least, man, these New York Knicks. Do you see them going to the playoffs if Chris Porzingis don't come back?
They can make it. They can get to the playoffs.
Without Chris Porzingis?
Absolutely. They can do it. They can do it without him. They can.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. They got to do it together. They should know that. But without, I believe they can.
Now, what do you want to say to someone like a Nick Great by the name of Claude Frazier, who says he don't want to see Chris Porzingis at all this season? I want that man to rest, nurture his ACL, get in good top shape, and come back in the year of 2020 season, where we could pick up good high player prospects like Kevin Durant, possible, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, because the Knicks will have the salary cap.
Yeah,
and they want Chris Porzingis to be healthy. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. I do, because in order for him to move forward, he has to be 100%. If he's not 100%, he ain't going to be able to carry the team. You know, the team won't function. All players got to be on the same page, got to be at 100%. And when they're all 100%, they're going to keep moving forward. And I believe they can get there. They can do it.
All right.
You know.
And last but not least,